Tonight, protests are escalating in Los Angeles, California. The city is now under a tactical alert with hundreds of National Guard troops on the ground. Hundreds of protesters stopped traffic on a major LA highway just a few hours ago, and you can see that crowd gathering also on the ramps and overpass. Authorities believe about 6,000 people have taken to the streets, with at least 2,000 of those blocking the highway you see on your screen. And these people are protesting a new wave of ICE raids in LA. In response, the president has taken control of 2,000 members of the California National Guard. 300 of those troops are in LA right now, and the rest are on their way. Our NBC reporters there tell us the troops are using less lethal weapons like tear gas, rubber bullets, and foam bullets to drive back protesters. And LAPD has now arrested several violent and non-violent protesters. They say some people threw concrete and bottles at police. They've arrested at least 11 others for ignoring an order to disperse after police declared the protest an unlawful assembly. And we're getting new information into our newsroom about these protests every minute. We got this video less than an hour ago showing cars on fire in downtown LA. These are driverless Waymo cars, and the company says they're not sending any more downtown until the protests end. LAPD says protesters stopped the cars and set them on fire. And tonight, the president is facing backlash from local, state, and federal leaders for deploying California's National Guard. He defended the order this afternoon, saying he sets the bar for when his intervention is needed.
What I think it is. I mean, if we see danger to our country and to our citizens, we'll be very, very strong in terms of law and order.
The U.S. Northern Command says 500 Marines are also now on standby to deploy to L.A. California's Governor Gavin Newsom claims Trump is sending troops to, quote, manufacture a crisis. And Newsom has been communicating with the protesters over social media, telling them to not give Trump an excuse to, quote, justify more crackdowns, more fear, more control. He's now formally asked the Trump administration to rescind the deployment, saying it violates federal law and state sovereignty. Tonight, the LA mayor is blaming the president for provoking chaos. Mayor Karen Bass is defending her constituents' rights to peacefully protest and is asking them to stay peaceful. She says Trump's actions are escalating the situation.
And when you run armored caravans through our streets, you cause fear and you cause panic. And deploying federalized troops is a dangerous escalation, but we need to be real about this. This is about another agenda. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy.
And she went on to say 50% of the city is Latino, and the Trump administration is using ICE raids to stir up fear among that community.